Hey friends, Marcy here. I just finished my 94th week of no missed workouts, and it's kind of crazy. There's so many things that can be talked about with that, so many things happening. And I wish I would have started vlogging in the beginning. I started tracking my workouts on Instagram for my own accountability, because posting and letting people see what I was doing was going to hold me accountable. And I didn't realize so many of my friends that are also over 50s, I'm 56, feel 20, act 5 most of the time. But I didn't realize how many of them were searching for some answers. And fortunately, I had a background in fitness. And so this has brought me back full circle back to my fitness roots. It's kind of funny how a little over a year ago, I was at dinner with friends that are trainers, and they asked me if I wanted to work at their gym. And I own a direct sales company. Last thing I wanted to do was take something else on. And it's kind of funny, God has just decided that this is what I'm taking on. I'm not leaving my other company. Love my other company. Another story that I will tell about is how I could not have taken my company to direct sales over almost 7 years ago without changing my diet and reversing my type 2 diabetes. So, I mean, I just feel like God has been in this whole mix, and the more I listen to him, the better I get. And one thing that is my core foundation is helping people. And when I realized my accountability was helping people, that's when I decided that I needed to take this further. I felt God was telling me, hey, come on. I'm speaking through you. People are listening to you. As crazy as you are, as silly as you are, as much as you put your foot in your mouth, people are listening to you. So here I am, end of 94 weeks. Wanted to talk about my mindset when I started. So changed my diet almost 7 years ago, lost close to 50 pounds that I had gained when I became type 2 diabetic, reversed my type 2 diabetes, no longer have IBS, no longer have arthritic pain. You can hear my bones crunch. I have arthritis. I do not have arthritic pain. Why didn't I exercise sooner? In my head, I didn't have time. It was my excuse. Now that I see the importance of it, what it's done for me, how it's taken my health to another level. Diet is one level, exercise is a different level. While you can't outrun the fork, you also can't, I have people saying, well, I want to see my muscles in my arms like I can see yours, and well, that's the fork. So you can't outrun it, and you can't, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but they correlate, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. They go together, eating and exercising. So when 96 weeks ago, 94 weeks ago, jumping ahead of myself. I don't even know what's going to be in my 96th week vlog. 94 weeks ago, a gym opened, a Planet Fitness opened by me, which is great because I'm an early riser and I need to do this first thing in the morning or it's not going to get done because my days are crazy. There's often fires to put out. By the end of the day, mentally, I'm going blah, and I love it so much I do it again the next day. But so when Planet Fitness opened, I thought this is great because I can get up at 3 or 4 a.m. and go to the gym. And I know that might sound nasty to some people, but I love it. But obviously during this pandemic, I've been started working out at home. However, I started my journey at the gym. The gym opening was my precursor, let's say. But I also at the time, like a few weeks before that, went through like this slam with my business where someone who worked for me was kind of my right hand, left high and dry, left a lot of work unfinished. It was a crazy, stressful, insane time. By the grace of God, I hired my right hand that I have now. She's amazing. And because of how amazing she is, it freed up some of my morning. I didn't have to get so much done by 9 a.m. that I always had to get done. So it enabled me to get to the gym. However, I have come to a place where I will not give the gym up. Nobody will take that from me, or my at-home exercise, whichever you want to call it. I will not give my workouts up. Couple reasons. One, I don't want to start over. 94 weeks in, I don't want to start over, okay? So when I first started going, where was my head? I remember going to Planet Fitness, buying the membership with my husband. He's an early riser. He had been going to a different gym that I never felt comfortable at. And even if I went at 4 or 5 a.m., it was packed. And I want to get in, get my workout done, get out. I don't do the packed gym. As much as I love people, I don't do crowds either. So anyway, I remember telling him, you know what? 3 days a week. If I can go 3 days a week, I'm going to be really happy. So I went in really slow. I had been a runner. I hadn't run in 10 years. I wanted more than anything to be a runner again, but I had a damaged knee from arthritis. So I had to rehab a knee, which I did with lifting weights. I knew how to do that. That is not something that I can do for you. You need to go to PT. You need to talk to your doctor. You need to have somebody help you do that. I can tell you workouts, show you workouts, but please always consult your physician. So rehabbed my knee, started walking on the treadmill. Nothing too strenuous. And within a couple weeks, I was going 5 days a week because I was absolutely infatuated, is the best word to use, with how I felt. So I really don't think I would have had that feeling if I didn't already have the clean diet in place, because our diet is so much physically and mentally. We don't even think about it. You know, and that's actually gonna be another talk, is food and what it does to us physically and mentally. But because I was in a good place with my food, exercise like went up a notch. So go back 4 decades when I started working in gyms. I know that's hard to believe because I'm 29, but 4 decades ago, I worked out hard. I taught aerobics, you know, when we wore the bodysuits and the leggings and headbands and, you know, get physical, all that stuff. I never felt like I feel today because I didn't have the diet down. So that's kind of crazy. But anyway, so that's where my head was at when I started. Just wanted to get in 3 days a week, just wanted to see if I could run again. And when I started running, it took several weeks of walking and rehabbing my knee. When my knee pain went away, started running. I have tracked it all. I could only run for 1 minute at a time, but I would do it. And then I started doing this thing where I called it add a minute. And what I didn't tell people as I was posting on Instagram about add a minute is, for me, I had to add 2 minutes because I don't like to do things in odd numbers. So I was teaching an add a minute system, just add a minute when you can, try to add a minute every week, and I was adding 2. So every week I started adding 2 minutes. And before I knew it, I wanna say, and I've got it saved, I'll talk about it another time, but I wanna say like 10 weeks in, I could run for 15 of 27 minutes. And I started with running 1 minute. Now you may not wanna be a runner, and that's okay. My thing right now is doing interval run walking at a incline, because my husband's a mountain hiker and I wanna be able to keep up with him. So, plus I believe you should change it up. You need to change it up mentally and physically. So right now, while I'm running a little, I'm doing more of incline hiking on a treadmill, because it's winter and we have a pandemic. So doing what I can do. But anyway, 94 weeks in, that also means I have not been sick if I haven't missed a workout. And January will be 4 years since I've even had a cold. And that is diet and exercise. I don't know how to talk about my food right now. People would think I'm a fanatic. I only avoid foods I know will cause my diabetes to come back. And I know that what happens when you're type 2 diabetic, and if you need medication, then basically you are in line for atherosclerosis, heart attack, cancer. And I also know from having a mother that stood up from a chair at 50 years old and could no longer walk and spent the last 20 some years of her life in misery and pain, that at 56, being where I'm at, not giving it up. So I know the importance of food, I know the importance of exercise, my own experience from experience of people I love, and that's where I'm at 94 weeks. So have there been days I didn't want to go? Yep, and I'll talk about those. But I really equate exercise to being like brushing your teeth. And if you watch my vlogs or you see my videos, whatever you want to call them, you're gonna hear me say it a lot. Exercise is as important as brushing your teeth. And hopefully you will follow me and subscribe to my station, my channel. I don't even know what to call the stuff. So, but I'm here to stay because that's what I do. And hopefully you can learn something that I've learned. I love teaching you. I love helping you. I want you to be healthy. We're not getting older. We're getting better. These are the best years of our lives. And all of these diseases that they attribute to aging have nothing to do with age. We can be healthy. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Love yourself healthy. Thank you. And hopefully you'll be back. Ask questions, love to do research, and want to help you.